So yes, we are going to chat about the 3 reasons on why driving to California is better than flying to Arizona. However, let's also talk about this Richmond American home here in Surprise, Arizona. I figured while my husband and I are filming the video about driving versus flying, that we'll be here at this new build also kind of showing you what is available here in Surprise, Arizona. And remember, Richmond American builds all over Arizona. If you're not feeling surprised, just let me know what city you are filling and we'll go take a look. So today I am traveling to Ontario, California, and I wanted to document kind of how it is, you know, being able to fly to California versus drive. Usually we drive, and it usually takes us between 5 and 6 hours, depending on how quickly or how often we stop, which we really don't stop that often. But yeah, so today I am going to one of my friend's 40th birthday party, and you know, I'm a working mom and have a lot going on in Arizona, so I am only staying one night. So I am flying out early in the morning on a Saturday. The party is tonight, and then I will fly home tomorrow. The airport here is not as chaotic as some of the other airports that I have been at. It's very clean. It was easy to get to and easy to navigate. I actually signed up for the Clear Airport TSA type deal today. I don't think I'm going to keep it because I really don't fly that often anymore. I used to fly a whole lot, but I really don't fly that often now. It was simple. It was easy. Although now my fingerprints and my eyeballs are tracked. But they've been tracking my fingerprints and my eyeballs, so that doesn't matter. Here's a little documentation of my flying trip from Arizona to California. So driving to California from Arizona, what that experience is like. Do we prefer driving to California from Arizona, or if we prefer flying to Arizona? The number one reason why driving to California is better than flying to California, because we both flew to California on separate accounts. That he had a family emergency going on, so we were able to book a flight right away, and he was able to get out to California. And in my situation, I had a girlfriend having a birthday party in California that I was going to go attend by myself. So we've experienced both flying and driving. So number one, flexibility. Why is flexibility on our list as far as why driving versus flying?
I mean, flexibility for a lot of reasons. Flexibility for, you know, you're on your time. I think that's the biggest thing, is you're not on a airline's time, or, you know, you miss your flight, or you have to, you know, there's just so many things you have. Although the flight, yeah, it's quicker, but your flexibility of, you know, when you have kids, it's like, you know, you need to be flexible. You need to be bendable, you know, bathroom breaks, food breaks, and it's just more flexible. When we leave, usually when we drive out to Arizona, we plan it to where, you know, kids are sleeping, or there's more, you know, it's just a lot more convenient.
Oh man, that's definitely the truth.
Yeah.
When we're able to leave Arizona while the kids are sleepy, or like late at night to where they're about to
going or coming,
that knocks out half the trip, because they're asleep, there's no questions, less bathroom break, less arguing.
I mean, that's I mean, there's a convenience in that, but and if not, you know, there's a flexibility of stopping and seeing some of the sights along the way. The drive to Arizona is very beautiful, so that's we'll come to that later, but that's the flexibility is definitely one of them.
Yeah, so definitely you are able to fly, or you are able to drive with the kids, especially if the kids are babies, just in the own comfort of your car. And, you know, it's not always easy to fly with kids. So when you have the opportunity to drive, and especially if that drive isn't, you know, too long, then definitely drive. So drive has worked out perfectly for us when we are traveling with the kids, whether we're going to California for the holidays or if we are going to California for spring break or a birthday party or whatever it is. Especially for Christmas time, when we travel to California, we're able to take all of the gifts with us because we spend Christmas at my parents' house and a part of Christmas at his parents' house. So we are taking a bunch of gifts with us. So if we were to not bring those gifts, or if we had, did a virtual type of Christmas or just, online type of gift cards, that might work. But because we have small kids and we are still dealing with toys and all of that stuff, it's better for us to drive than it is to fly to California, especially around the holidays. My name is Brittaney Badger, a realtor right here in the state of Arizona. If you're even thinking about relocating out here, call me, text me, reach out. I would love to help. We help people purchase homes here in Arizona. I have a team of several different agents across the valley, West Valley and East Valley. No matter where you want to go here in Arizona, reach out. I will connect you with the right person on part of the team. We'll get you taken care of.
Holler.
So number 2 on why driving to California may be better than flying. Number 2 is cost effectiveness. That if it's only one person that's driving, then yeah, it's probably better if you just flew, because a flight to California is like around $100. I think this last one, it was like $26 on the way there, then $70 on the way back. And that was to the Ontario airport. LAX, I think, was a bit better than Ontario, but my family is in the Inland Empire, so it made sense.
And once you get there, obviously, if you're flying, then you got to deal with getting around. Obviously, if you're going to be renting a car, if you're doing an Uber, all that stuff adds up. So it may sound good on paper, a good flight, but it's more than that as well. So.
Yeah, definitely. Also, the cost effectiveness. So how much would you say that it costs for us to drive there? So we have a Toyota Sienna, and what is it, like $60 to
fill up? Between $50 and $60, depending on where you fill up. The California side to be a whole lot more.
Oh yeah.
On the side, a whole lot less. We fill up before we go to California just because of the price difference. On average, to say $50 to $60 per fill up. We fill up about twice, sometimes 3 times, depending on when we're there. So $150 worth of gas, but that's a family of 4, right? So
yeah, because if we were to pay for 4 flights, that's round trip, that'd be about $100 each
per person. Yeah.
$100 each.
Yeah.
So about $400 for a family of 4 versus $150 for a family of 4. Yes, it's better to drive if you're a full family. If you're just flying or just a couple, it'd be $100. You know what we actually haven't done is flew to Vegas from here.
Even that, it's a 3-hour drive. It's a lot shorter. Vegas.
Yes, we have drone from Vegas to here and here to Vegas.
Yeah, but yeah, it'd probably be cheaper as well. I mean, Phoenix is a very centralized location to a lot. What I found is when we were in California, we were also centralized, right, to Vegas and then here, but this is just as centralized, and we're able to get to the places that we want to go just as fast as we want to get there. So
okay, so number 3 with driving versus flying to California. Number 3 is you get a scenic route that when you go to the airport and you're walking throughout the airport, it's not very scenic. I mean, I guess for people who like to fly, I guess it is pretty fun to, just go throughout the airports, maybe get a snack at the airport. But when we drive to California from Arizona, it's beautiful. You see lots of mountains, lots of desert.
Yeah, there's a difference between California desert and Arizona desert.
Absolutely.
Arizona, I believe, or Phoenix, lies on if I'm correct, the Sonoran Desert. The Sonoran versus the Mojave is a lot different. Mojave is very barren, very dry, very secluded, that's just the desert that it is. The Sonoran Desert has a lot of cactus. I believe they call it the saguaro cactus, and it's beautiful. It's got they're the big cactuses with those little things that come off of it.
They're like little flowers, right?
They're flowers, but they're also like little fingers, I guess, that come off of those cactuses. Big fingers, I should say. But they're very scenic, and when you see them, it's like classic desert cactus that you see. But there are plenty out here, and they're very scenic. It's beautiful when you see it on the drive. There's a point on the drive when we're driving, and it's interesting. I always point it out to Britt. It reminds me of like Toontown. I always tell her Toontown. If you think of Toontown, it's like almost like fake, like cartoonish almost. It's kind of unique. But it's as we're driving on the 10 freeway. It's just, you look at the mountainside, you look at the scenic, you look at the cactus. It just seems very unreal. But it's just the beauty of the desert, and the Sonoran Desert has that. So when we're driving, I like it. I think you would too.
So that's it for today. We talked about flying versus driving to and from California to Arizona. If you guys are thinking about another state that you kind of want us to compare traveling to and from, let us know. We've been here in Arizona for a couple years now, came from California, so we can relate both ways.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.